Welcome, Leo, to your weekly reading. This is for the 29th of December to the 5th of January. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Leo, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We'll then move on to your possible challenges. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We'll then take a look at your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Leo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with 2 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles. And what we are seeing here with the double 2, my dear Leo, is that at the beginning of this week, you are making final decisions. I think you have spent a considerable amount of time looking at certain areas of your life. What do you want to change? What do you want to bring in? What do you want to let go of? And you've got a very clear idea now of your way forward. And now it's time to take all that thinking and all that analyzing, all that should I do this or should I do that? I could go left, I could go right. You're taking all that energy now and you're making final decisions. I do think for many of you, there are 2 main areas of your life that you want to shake up, that you want to bring in new, fresh energy, that you want to see changes coming into. And I see at the beginning of the week, you really looking at these 2 areas, Leo, and putting things into motion. So, for example, this could be something to do with your family life and something to do with your social life. If it's your family life, perhaps you just want to change the fact that you seem to be at everybody's beck and call in the family, running this errand and then running that errand and then going to fetch this one and then baking for that one. And you want to put down some boundaries so that you have time to concentrate on yourself and what's important to you. And with regards to your social life, perhaps, my dearest Leos, you're looking to expand your social life and you've got an idea of how you're going to do it. And so this would be the week you put that idea into motion. Let's move on now and see what your possible challenges are. And we have Justice and 4 of Pentacles. Now, Leo, what I see here could very well be connected to these changes that you want to implement as we go into the new year. And for many of you, what I'm seeing here is that there is one particular area where you feel that you have just simply outgrown it. You've overstayed your welcome there. And this could also be, Leo, that you're starting to feel, you know what? This is not aligned to who I am. It's starting to feel uncomfortable and it's starting to feel quite negative. Leo, take it where it resonates. It could be that you're living in a neighborhood that you don't connect with anymore. Perhaps, my dear Leo, this is a particularly vibrant, noisy party environment, and you feel now you want something quieter and more relaxed. Time to move. This could be, Leo, that you are involved romantically with somebody who you know you're not going to spend the rest of your life with. And as time goes by, you can see by their actions and the way they're treating you, this is not your person. Time to go. This week, I see that your big objective, and we see the 2 repeating here again, is to bring balance, ease, harmony, and flow into your life. You want a beautiful, easy start to 2026 as you start planning and preparing and bringing all your ideas into play. So actually, I do not feel you have any big challenges. I feel, my dear Leo, you're doing that deep dive. You're looking at all the areas you want to make changes and you are implementing them this week. And as I said, I do feel two main areas of your life are getting a big shake-up energy. Let's move on now and see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have the Wheel and Temperance. Now, this is what we want to see, Leo. With Temperance here, Spirit is telling you, be prepared. You have waited to bring about big changes in two areas of your life. And here they're being represented by the moon and the sun. Spirit tells you they know you've been waiting. They know you've been doing the thinking, the analyzing, the pondering, the organizing. And now, as we move over to a new year and a new cycle, my dearest Leos, you have the wheel coming in, which is wonderful because the wheel speaks to us of big, bold changes, but changes that happen in your favor. So all that thinking you've been doing, all that planning, Leo, nothing has gone to waste. That energy has been building and growing and gaining momentum, and now you are going to be sitting on top of the wheel watching this all play out. So as we move into the new year, Leo, do what you can to maximize this energy. Don't sit back. Work with it. Make those phone calls. Speak to those people. Get out there and really maximize this momentum. Because if you work with it, my dearest Leos, it's not going to take long before you see the great improvements you are striving for. Let's move on now and see what your unexpected blessing is this week. And we have 8 of Pentacles and the Sun. Now, Leo, you have such a wonderful confirmation coming through here with your unexpected blessing. And for you, Leo, I think it's more like unexpected blessings because we have the repetition and 2 images coming out throughout your reading. Leo, there is a wonderful frequency around you as the wheel starts to turn in your favor. Whatever you now focus on, whatever you give time and attention to, and this could be anything, Leo, it could be looking for love, it could be taking your existing relationship to the next level, it could be starting your own business, looking for a new job, looking to expand your social circle. No matter what you are focusing on, Leo, you are able now to create reality out of your intentions and actions. You can bring them into being. And with the Sun here, the happiest, the most positive, and the most inspired card of the deck, this is how I see you going into 2026 with the brilliant light of the sun shining down upon you, touching areas of your life that you're working on and bringing in blessed, abundant, and prosperous manifestations. All you need to do is commit and stick with it, my dear Leos. Don't give up, don't give in. And I do not believe it's going to take long before you are seeing the wonderful results we are seeing here. Really exciting to see. At the end of the week, Leo, with 5 of Swords and the 10 of Wands, we see the ending of 2025 and you now moving into the new year with the Sun energy. You leave behind the energies of any kind of heavy burdens you might have been carrying, any stress, any anxiety, All of this gets left behind. 10 is a completion number. As you move now into 2026, which is a number 1 in numerology, all about new beginnings. And this is what we are seeing here for you. So, Leo, there is a lot here happening. There's a lot of big movement, but it is so exciting. Let's go ahead now and get your oracle card message for this week. And you have number 50, Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. Leo, your spirit animal this week is the rhino. So wherever the rhino comes up for you, this is a blessed sign. And your message is overcome any obstacle. And that is such a wonderful confirmation, my dear Leo, because it tells you you're going to be able to make the right decisions. You're going to be able to leave behind what doesn't work for you any longer and bring in the energy of harmony, ease, and balance. You're going to close off the year by releasing any energies of stress and worry and carrying heavy loads, and you're walking into 2026 with a spring in your step, excited, inspired, and ready to embrace everything the new year holds for you. Before we close, I just want to say thank you, truly, from my heart. Your love, your support, your kind messages, and the beautiful energy you bring to this space mean more to me than I can ever fully express. You are the reason this channel exists, and I am so deeply grateful. As we step into 2026, may this year meet you with open doors, gentle healing, and moments of joy that remind you just how supported you truly are. May you trust yourself more deeply, follow what lights you up, and allow good things to arrive in ways that surprise and delight you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your beautiful energy. And thank you for sharing this space with me. I am wishing you a new year filled with peace, abundance, love, and powerful beginnings. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.